Hey guys, I just got off of work. This is how I have to bundle myself for work. So when I'm walking there, when I'm leaving, because it is freezing cold out there. But I got a video for you guys today, and we're gonna get started. I just got off work, so I'm a little bit tired, but I do want to film this video this week. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Welcome back to my channel. 1 second, I need to do something really quick and then we'll get straight into the video. So just wait 1 second. Stay there. One thing I've been learning as I've been getting older is just this new ability to kind of let go of people who don't really believe in the things that I want to do. They don't believe in the things that I'm trying to do. There will be naysayers. There will be people who will say why. They'll ask you why. They'll wonder why you're doing the things you do. When it comes to standing on your own and deciding to go your own way, when it comes to that independence, when it comes to pursuing that vision, if you believe in that vision and you know it's something that you want to do not let anybody else tell you that you can't. Do not let anybody else tell you that that's not going to work out for you. You know it will because that's your vision, that's your desire. Why are you allowing other people's words to deter you from the things that you want to do? You have to be able to stand on your own, especially if you have goals, if you have plans in your life. You have to be able to stand on your own, because there will be people who will tell you that you can't. There will be people who tell you that it's foolish. There will be people telling you that it's not going to work out for you. But if you believe in your vision, if you believe that this is something that you're meant to do, then do it. Do not allow others' words to deter you. That's something that I've been learning so heavy, because there's so many things. Even when I was a kid, there's so many things that I wanted to do, but I let other people's input change the way that I did things, change the way that I wanted to do them. Now I'm learning as I get older, it's like you have to believe in your vision. You have to keep on moving forward no matter what pushback you get, no matter what people say to you. You got to keep on going, and that's all you can do. Keep on, keep it pushing. And that's exactly what I keep on saying to myself. Keep on, keep it pushing. If you watched last week's video, you know that's my new saying. Keep on, keep it pushing. Another thing that I want to kind of talk about is encouraging yourself. We may feel like we don't have enough encouragement in our life, that there's not people who are pushing us and who want to see the best in us. But the truth is, if you don't see that around you, you have to be the one to encourage yourself. You have to be the one to say, you know what, I got this. You got to be the one to give yourself pointers, to be your own coach, to be like, you know what, last week, you know what, we didn't do our best. We didn't do what we came to do. We made a few slip ups, and that's okay. But look, we're going to change it up a little bit and we're going to do a little bit better. You got to be the one to tell yourself these things, because there's not always going to be those people around you that are going to edify you and tell you that you got this, tell you that you need to keep on moving forward. If people don't even believe in your vision, they're not going to try to encourage you to keep on going in that direction that you're going. You might be going a direction in life that people don't understand. I know I said that already. People may not understand where you're going, but if you have that vision in your mind, you have to stand firm in that. You have to stand firm and say, you know what? I got this. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I tell myself, you know what? Like, today was a rough day, but we got tomorrow. It's going to work out. We got this. And it's just that simple. I encourage myself so much to the point where sometimes I feel like I don't even need the encouragement of other people, because I'm edifying myself. Now, do I want it? Of course I do. Of course, I want people in my life to push me and to encourage me and to believe in the things that I want in my life. But if they're not doing that, you got to do it for yourself. You got to do it for yourself. And that's what this is about, standing on our own 2 feet, having solid foundations, knowing that this is going to be what we envision it, because we have free will. We have choices in our life. Everybody has some choices in their life. And in those choices, we got to be like, I'm going to take this part out of my life. I'm going to add this part in my life, get some more rest, drink some more water. Whatever it is that you want to do, you got this. You are going to make the right choices for yourself. It's about to be Valentine's Day, and a lot of people can feel so discouraged because they may not have the person in their corner that they want to have. This Valentine's Day, I want y'all to spoil yourselves. This video might be out after Valentine's Day, so if it's still Valentine's week, Spoil yourselves. Do something nice for yourself. Do a self-care night like I did last year, because there's so many things you can do. And I believe that when you do stand on your own and when you have the confidence, love in yourself, we will be able to attract the people in your life that kind of have the same goals as you. If you're working towards getting a car, getting a house, if you're working towards starting a business, there are people out there that are going to see what you're doing and they're going to want to be a part of it too, or they're going to want to know about it. They're going to want to be doing the same exact thing. So then you guys are going to talk and you guys are going to be able to meet those people in the crowd that you're looking for. So don't be discouraged if you don't have a big team backing you up when it comes to the dreams and the desires that you have, because those people will come. And that's what I tell myself all the time as well. Like, I've met so many people who kind of want to do similar things as me. And when we talk, it's like that connection. It's like that, oh, you know what, you want to do this too? Like, me too. Like, let me show you this. Oh, you want to do this? Oh, let me show you what I've been working on. So you will get people who are going to come in your life, encourage you, who are going to tell you like, yeah, this is something I want to do as well. You just have to be doing those things already so that you can meet those people. So don't allow looking around and seeing that nobody's doing the same thing as you to stop you as well, because we are standing on our own 2 feet. We are standing on our own 2 feet. 2025, we are standing on our own 2 feet. This is our independence. This is our freedom. This is our free will that we get to use. I'm very happy to be talking to you guys about this because there's been a lot of times where I felt the need to be validated by everybody except myself. And at some point, we got to be like, you know what? I have to give myself that internal validation. I have to tell myself that this is worth it. I have to know that this is worth it. I have to know that this is something that I really believe in for me. And I hope that you guys are on the same page as well. Also, guys, the reason why I titled this video Standing on Your 2 Feet in a Codependent World is because a lot of things are set up for us to have to rely on everybody else. There's a way to live our life where we can really rely on ourselves. If we make our commitments important, if we make these visions in our head important enough, then we will be able to back ourselves up. And it may take months, it may take years for you to set that foundation, but just start setting that foundation. Start building, start doing the things that you desire in your free time, in your time alone. Like, start building whatever you can, because you know exactly what you want to do with your life. You know exactly who you want to be. So do it, build it, keep on moving. Don't stop. You can take breaks, you can take rests, but don't stop building. This is so important. I want to know about what you guys are desiring this year. Like, I want to know what you guys want to do with your life. Just even if it's something like you think is small, anything that you desire that you're working towards is important, and it's important to me. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking to you guys about standing on our own 2 feet. Even people around you will tell you that you can't stand on your feet by yourself. They say that you need a team, but you can be your own team for a little bit while you're still waiting for those people, or even searching out those people that are on the same page as you. You can be your own team. Listen, I'm a writer right now, I'm a singer, I'm an artist. Like, I'm my own team, and I really believe in myself enough to know that I can fill the roles of all these hats that I give myself. It's something like you have a choice in this. You have a choice. No matter what situation you're in, you have a choice in this. Even if you're in a relationship that's toxic and you feel tied down, you can say, you know what? I need a change. I need a change. And you can go and you can leave. Don't be afraid to cut off people in your life that aren't fulfilling you, that aren't helping you grow, that are toxic, that are draining you. It may be hard, but listen, it's going to be worth it in the end. There's so many people that I had to let go of, and I was sad. Like, I experienced all the emotions of letting go of those people. At the end of the day, my life was way more peaceful because I let them go. Because I said, you know what? I care about myself. I love myself. And I don't want to keep accepting things and people that aren't for me. That's showing myself that I don't love myself. That's showing myself that I don't really care, because I'm letting people just step all over me and letting them cross all my boundaries. What is that telling yourself? That's telling yourself that you don't care, that you don't even respect yourself, that people could just walk all over you and you could be a doormat. But you weren't made to be a doormat. So I want you to really look at your life, look at the people around you and see, am I a doormat? Because that's not how it's supposed to be. Why are people treating me like a doormat? Oh, well, I'm allowing them to treat me like that. All right. In this world, we are constantly going to be growing, constantly trying to be the best versions of ourselves. We are going to be able to reach that no matter what. And it takes just a small step. It takes one small thing, a small step to change your life and to decide, you know what? It's time. No matter where you start, trust me, that finish line is going to look so good. And you know what? I don't really believe there's a finish line, but you know what? There's finish lines to certain goals we have. Shoot, once you reach it, that's the finish line for that goal. And then for the next one, that's the finish line. Then there's multiple finish lines. There's multiple finish lines. Let's just keep on hitting all our finish lines. It's something worth it. That's why I'm sitting here right now recording this video at 1 a.m. because it's important to me. It's something that I'm trying to sit down and start. Even though I could be right now, I could be in that bed right there. I wanted to, but my butt was like, no, it's Tuesday and I wanted to film this yesterday and I didn't. So here we are filming this video and talking about standing on our own 2 feet and being independent. I also want to talk to you guys about codependence. We have to understand as people, other people are people too. And some things they can't carry for you. You have to learn the lessons yourself. You have to heal yourself. You have to go through this life yourself because at the end of the day, not everybody will be around you forever. And that's sad to say. People move, people go, people hurt you, people betray you, people let you down. So at the end of the day, you don't want to rely too heavy on people to the point where if you had nobody, you wouldn't be able to survive. You wouldn't be able to function. I want you guys to work on yourself so heavy that if you were the last man on earth, you would be okay. Learn all the things you want to learn. Do all the things you want to do. Get yourself together in every way, whatever that means for you. Get yourself together. Build. Set the stone, set the foundation. Whatever you need in your life. If it's that first step of getting a job, that first step of applying to school, first step of starting that business, do it. First step of getting that camera, do it. Do it. If it's that first step of just starting a little journal to release your emotions, do it. If that's getting that therapy session, do it. But you want to constantly be setting yourself up for success every day, not just once a week, not just twice a week, not 3 times a week. Constantly be setting yourself up for success. Be thinking about future you, even when you're just lying in bed, like, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm going to be up at 7 a.m. So, shoot, my butt's going to get some rest. You know, certain things like that. Just set yourself up for success each day. Have your days of rest, have your days when you're working, have your days, balance it out. If you want to stand on your own, you got to make sure that your inside is good, that it's clean. And by that, I mean that you are healing and that you're growing and that your mental is okay. Put the work in. Unpack your traumas, unpack the things that you haven't quite let go of. And it might hurt sometimes. You might be in your room crying by yourself, but in those moments, that's where so much growth happens, and that's where we really just are allowing ourselves to heal. Last night I was watching a movie. I cried 3 times, but that was a release. That was a release. When I get angry, I believe that's a release too. When I'm feeling tired, I believe it's time to rest. Pay attention to your body, pay attention to your emotions, because when you are going after things, you got to make sure that you're okay too. You got to make sure that you are, feeling in a right state of mind to be able to do the things you want to do. So don't look at your life either and be like, shoot, I'm behind. Oh, like I could have been doing this, I could have been did that. When really you haven't worked on your mental health and you've been feeling like you're drowning. Work on those things first. No matter what people say, There is no behind. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody is doing different things, have different mindsets, different backgrounds, so many different things. So if you need to take a step back to heal, heal. Because in the long run, that's going to push you forward. It's going to be like a slingshot. You're going to pull yourself back to pull yourself forward. You might have to take a few steps back and say, you know what? I haven't healed from that yet. I need to heal from this one. I need to work on this part. There's no clock ticking and being like, oh, you got to do it right now. You got to do it right now. You got to do it right now. No, release that pressure because you deserve to be heard. And even if that's just by yourself, you deserve to release all the things that you have had pent up, all the places and people that hurt you. You deserve the right to heal from that. Something that I used to do all the time was pretend like all that stuff didn't happen. And it worked for a little bit. I got my stuff done, but then over time, it all bubbled up and exploded. It exploded. And for that, I realized, yeah, I gotta face this stuff head on. Whenever I feel emotion, I gotta face it head on. Even if I'm at work, I might just, you know what, hey, like I'm feeling this. I might put it on the back burner for a second, but then I'm facing it head on. I'm not gonna allow this to be built up until I explode. And then I feel like I gotta pick up the pieces from my explosion. We're not doing that anymore in 2025, y'all. Listen, I want y'all to release, constantly be releasing, constantly be healing, constantly be growing. Like, this isn't just about all the things that we're going to do and accomplish. This is about us and our well being and how we feel. And when we're around people and when we're out, do we feel at peace? Do we feel at peace when we're alone? I want to feel at peace when I'm alone. These are things that we have to work on no matter what. These are the things that is going to lead us into that independence, lead us to be able to stand on our 2 feet, lead us to that foundation. We got to build that foundation, and that foundation is us. For any dream, any desire, any vision, we are the foundations of our visions because we're the one who carried it. We got to protect ourselves like we know that we're the one carrying so much. All those things that you want to do, you don't want to just do it for no reason. You're the one carrying that vision for your life. So we have to protect ourselves, protect our hearts like we're the ones, because we are the ones in each of our lives. We are the ones. We are the ones. And I hope that this video is making sense to you. It's a little bit bouncy. We're talking about a lot of different things when it comes to independence. I didn't really plan this video out fully. I knew that there's just things that I wanted to say to you guys. So I hope that it feels kind of like a conversation. Like, yeah, oh, she's my friend just encouraging me because I want the best for you guys just like I want the best for me. When I was in my relationship, I started to value alone time and independence so much more than I ever did because I experienced what it felt like to not feel as independent, to not feel like I had as much control as I do. Getting out of it, it was like, man, I realized all of this potential and this free will that we really have, especially when we're single. Singleness is really an opportunity. I'm not lying to you. It's an opportunity for growth and an opportunity for healing because you get to really work on yourself. You have more time. You do. You have more time to work on yourself. You have more time to work on your dreams and your visions. And I believe you can do that in a relationship as well. And I believe that if it's a good, healthy relationship, which I don't know much about, but if it's a good, healthy relationship, I believe that it's something that's still going to work out and that's going to flow. Your partner is going to flow with you and encourage you and want to see the best out of you and believe in your visions. As far as my single girls go, this is just an opportunity. This is an opportunity. So play your cards right because you got a lot of them, girl. You got a lot of them. So play them right. This is a game of life. That's what it feels like to me. I'm playing a game and I'm having fun with it. Let's have fun with it. This is something exciting. This is something that we should be using and utilizing for the best, because there's so much good that can come out of it. And I believe that wholeheartedly. Nothing can take away what God's placed inside of us. And I know this is something that I haven't talked about God in a long time. And if you're wondering kind of what my belief is, it's I believe in God. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed. I hope that this video encourages you, that you feel like you can just keep moving forward, that you see the opportunity in standing alone and your independence, and you just leave this video wanting more for your life. If you didn't have a vision before, I'm hoping that you have a vision now, that as I was talking to you, it's just visualizing all the things that you could do, because there's so many things possible for us, and you have to believe that, and your actions will follow. I'll see you guys next week.